Hello and welcome back to Age of Wonders, to our Fey Architects, our big orcish Fey daddies, who are, boy, in a bit of a tricky scenario. We're getting boxed in on all sides by giant eldritch beings and other orcs that really just want to kill us. We've managed to get our first outpost up, but we are being sieged by the north from Craigmar. We have made friends with this eldritch being, and we've made, I don't know, some temporary trading partners with these guys. I see they also have a breached gate here. We have failed to succeed at getting any of the breached gates, though we have discovered one underground here and one... Oh, that's actually in his territory. Is it? Yes, it is. So the only breached gate that's hidden right now is this one. And it's a bit tricky to get to because either you need to have lava walking or you need to dig through this rock. So not the easiest. We're 15 turns in. Legend of Meridia has triggered. So we know that there's artifacts on the map. We are trespassing. Sorry, homies. Didn't mean to do that. This guy's managed to actually get 2 gates, which seems unfair. I've gotten none. And we are going to set up in this city ruins up north, even though it's not the best spot. I want it. Now, I'm also going to trespass here because there's architect stuff to get. Yeah, and we're being attacked down this way, so we're gonna just pop into here, take the XP. Hopefully maybe we can rush that guardian. There's a handful of different things we need to do here. We lost our 2 frontline units, so we're just a little having to be a little bit careful here. This is a nice big underground section. If we could secure this top of the map, there's lots of places for us to go. Skills that unlock city spells and city structures cost less knowledge, or production city structures cost less gold in production to build. That's good. I don't know that I'm in a rush to get it. Empires with a single race. Our friend likes us even more. You've rivaled me. Okay, well, and you've also rivaled me. Homie. I think let's make the right decision here and declare friendship with you because everybody else hates my guts. In fact, literally the other 3 factions we've met have all rivaled us at this point. I think we'll just keep exploring underground there. 152 to boost you, which we cannot afford yet. Glyph Tower gets bonuses for adjacent conduits. The monument counts as a conduit as well. So I could put the Glyph Tower here. I don't hate that. It would get rid of my only farm at the moment because apparently I am only building conduits. This is 152, but it's not going to be that much next turn. I think I'm just going to take the boosted wizard tower then. That'll probably knock off 50 bucks and I can then rush him. So you guys stay put. You're going to grab that. I'm curious, can I trade anything with these guys also? Astral Dew. World map casting points. For 10 gold a turn. I don't think we need that right now. We don't have the item forge, so I'm not in a rush on it. Boy, boy, boy. Where are you going? Archelon. Ah, a free city. A free city that's probably going to be taken by those guys, though. You've ended a rivalry with me. That's nice. An indignant Archelon. We have to save up enough money to mana to do Feybound. Have an excuse. You're playing Gothic. There were swamp sharks. Please tell me I can rush that. Thank God. Whew. All right. Well, this is a tight fight, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to rebuild the City of the Wild Gods here. And I think let's attack this guy right away. It's risky, but, you know, we do have the defensive position. And towers. And the biggest issue is we have very few, like, melee units. I guess we'll put you in there. Cultivate Nature's Affinity. Target unit gains 2 nature incarnate. Let's put you on him, who is also suffering from blinding sandstorm. This unit cannot regenerate on the world map. Okay, thank God. Stressing me out, homies. God, the blinding sandstorm has also just killed all the awakened guys around as well. You're going to have to come in here because you're going to form obscuring flora. Let's give you regeneration and strengthen. And yeah, I guess you can't cast anything else. Gonna play Stellaris, have a round before the new DLC and patch. The Nomad DLC is out now, but the reviews for it are not good. I was very, very curious how it was going to be, because I have had not the best time with the most recent updates that they've had, and unfortunately it looks like this one is kind of the same boat. Can nobody hit this guy? Why are you so difficult to hit? Windshield! Of course you do. Why wouldn't you have windshield? All right, well, I can always cast Distract on him. Wow, that was a really bad berserk. Because now this guy is right there. He's slowed. Resisted that fairy dust, though. I guess we better hostile wild growth them. Would have been really smart if I used Incarnate Shot first, but I guess I was scared about this guy. Resist the freezing. You're a summon. I don't really need to heal you. That's only 20% to hit there. It's 60% here, so I guess we'll keep you like that. Ballista 1. Ballista 2 misses. I still shoot one of them, and you can shoot this guy. $42 damage. I'm summoning an elemental. That guy's going to do way too much if I let him live, so. Show me what you got. First strike retaliations. Yucko. All right. You're not poisoned, so I guess I'll attack you first. Are these dead at the end of the round? They are. So now's a situation where I might as well drop an Incarnate shot in there. You're a halberd. You're a bastion. 11, 17, 14. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I don't care for this first strike shenanigans. I don't care for it one bit. No, sir. No how. No way. But I do have distracting lights, which should be good for fixing that problem. Let's hit this guy with a little fairy dust. Slowed. That's exactly what I was hoping for. We'll just pick away with ballistas. You can summon another entwined, but I do wonder if it's your best course of action. Terrible. I don't like this guy and his 5 stacks of bolster resistance, let me tell you. I guess that's why you have magic fighters, though. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. So I could get rid of him. Not that he's doing a lot of damage. But I do feel like the distracted flank I should really just take advantage of and hit him with everything I got. Need the tone with the monks that make it so you can't miss. Yeah. It's a nice one. Now, we're going to captivate light on this guy. Get rid of his retaliation attacks. Donk, 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 dongers. Give you a little blast. Uh-oh. I don't think I can get far enough away from you. But I think you'll only get this round. Yeah, one hit. That's fine. He dies. He dies. You get nuked from orbit. And ballista shot in the back. And then ballista shot again. And ballista shot again. Golden. Boltbane. Hot dog. Now we have windshield. The tables have turned. And I have enough to get this. This counts as a conduit, but this doesn't scale off of other nearby conduits. This guy does. City stability and fortification health. So actually, the glyph tower should go here. And you should go here. Swamp, -2. Swamp, -2. Goddamn swamps. You're really making my life miserable. I guess I'm not going to keep you a farm. So you're going here then. Dedicate to nature. If I was to dedicate this to astral, I would be able to get 6 astral. Select an affinity your empires 3 or more of to dedicate this monument to. 1 astral incarnate, but we are nature incarnates, right? So, love the idea of your hero flashing his RGB keyboard in front of the enemy, calling it distracting lights. I think let's just do it that way. That feels the most correct. Blinding sandstorm. Do you heal in town? You do. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I'd like to get over there, but I'm gonna have to get through a Mistwalker camp to do it, which is a little bit complicated, but I guess we'll figure it out. What if I just trespass? I guess that's always an option. We don't need to play nice. Enchantment and transformation spells cost minus 25% mana and world map casting points. That's actually pretty useful because this map has the effect where they're like 50% more expensive. Ooh, Ancient Wonders get 5 knowledge income for each tier they have when annexed to a city. We are Wonder Keepers. Right? Seekers of Wonder. So I think I actually have to take that one. You have collected this guy's remains, who I could then sell for $100 and then use that $100 to get another guardian. Now we're humming along. Curse reversal. I mean, 1 point for catnap. We might as well take that. You should be able to work camp. You've blocked me here. Have you? Oh no, you can work around. I mean, this is a situation where I could attack their character. It's really funny because it's like 1 mage and a support unit versus 1 mage and a support unit. The only difference being that they have a whole lot of items. So many items. They have another city up here too. Good noted. All right, you're gonna come back here and just sit on that city then. And you're gonna head to that Ogre's Keep, I think. You should still heal there, yeah. I don't want to go into that Mixwalker camp, so I tried thinking I was going into the mountains. That character's probably dead. That's okay. It's only scout. And then this is pretty much a dead end here. Okay. A shrouded isle. Has some pastures. And a breached arcanium. And it looks like Wonderstone. Breached arcanum adds one or more unknown units to the Rally of Lieges. Can be restored to a shrouded arcanum. Silver ancient wonder. World map casting points. Pact of loyalty here with these guys. He's upset about it. He's upset about it. He's upset about it. I can get guardians from them. Ooh, okay. Noted. Jokum, hello. 35% shots into all hits is a great feeling. Also got buffed. Never know, he might be showing private parts or hear me out. Bald guy reflecting the sunlight straight to your face. Duneworm Paul. Where are you, buddy? You also hate me. Man, do people not like me? Let's get the Abjurer pylon. Boy, oh boy, do people not like me. Capitolian. No, might as well build mine. And build up Forester here so I can get access to the Sepulchral Sanctum. Which I can't tell if it's cleared or not. I don't think it is, but... What can we build here? Storehouse. That's probably going to be it. Oh, you're just an outpost. Ah, you're an outpost that is about to become a city, though. Don't love that for me. Wow, this Mistwalker camp is huge. This city needs a name. Big tree? Mountain tree? And I tell you what, this person also needed a name. And we never did give them. We never did give them one in the last episode. Which was going to be Grove Warden Geo. There you go, buddy. Support abilities grant fervor. Entering defensive mode grants fervor. Cleric fervor grants rally per stack of fervor. Sure, let's go with that. And I think I'm actually going to give you warding aura. Seeing as you're a cleric. You sent another war party? Dude, I just killed your war party and now you're sending me 800? $200 to peace out. I might have to do that. He's still away a ways. And right now it's looking like this is going to be our territory. Yeah, I could peace out with Craigmire. Technically, if I can get mustering halls, that would get me 3 points with you. So I think that would be okay. Christmas tree, Lonely Mountain tree. During negotiations, Stellasis unexpectedly demands you share your wisdom and lore with you. I actually need them to be vassals. I will share my lore. Then I'm going to go to Ogre's Keep. I'm going to explore this. And I'm going to give him 6 turns of growth from Mountain Tree. Oh, goddamn. We can rescue the traumatized victims here. It was all my fault, Ancient Protector. These merchants trusted us to protect them, but days ago, those cannibals overwhelmed us at nightfall. Market your goods at Mountain Tree. Give them a bunch of production. Give me a bunch of gold, or give me a Vow Keeper of the Demonkeys with Grateful. I am going to take that production. I think that was kind of worth it. Okay, let me get defenses here, as well as some extra production unlocked. Now, the only problem with this, though, is that because this is blocked now for 6 turns, I'm not going to be able to grow into that silver tongue fruit. This is a 1,300 point silver wonder, so we're also going to back out of there. You found a cursed barrows. Boop, boop, boop. I tell you what, we're going to go down here. Guild Mistress Honey Amberhide. And, oh, this is it? Oh, okay. So Shrouded Isles aren't crazy or nothing. I guess the cool thing with Shrouded Isles is if you get them, suddenly it's like you have an ability to grow into, what, like one... You kind of get like an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces that you can add safely. I mean, plus the Breached Arcanium, obviously pretty good. Okay, so this Ogre's Keep is clear. Let's go back here. You can't do nothing. This guy's picked up a level up. Oh, that's huge, yeah. So the Entwined Protector, it's going to summon now. Instead of like a little tier 1 skirmisher, it'll be a tier 3 shield unit. We can unlock, while in friendly domain, regenerate 15 HP and gain 5 XP per turn, or non-racial units, i.e. like beasts, and I guess Fae? Some Fae. Get 5 HP and morale for each racial unit in the same army. Diplomatic Focus. Right of the Last Stand. I think we're probably going to get the Foraging. Rigorous Blossom Rain. The free city of Blossom Rain greets you. They are already vassaled by these guys. And autumn is here, giving lightning protection. Provinces change to cool and wet climates, and highland provinces have thunderstorms. Dude, the warped seasons is really adds a heck of an element in here. Your hero Chio stands tall. She puffs out her chest and tilts her chin upwards. I find myself being far less than what I could be. Does my ambition as a dominator not interest you? Okay, we're gonna have to look into that. You could become an explorer or an elitist. I do love elitist. This gives you Farseer. Can you stop capturing my provinces? Oh my god. Literally captured both of them. The Silver Tongue and the Mine. That sucks. I did block them in here really well. But what's really funny is if that like Ogre Brewer I thought it was going to stop the growth in Primordius, and if it had done that, I would have been able to take all of that, and he would have just had a single tier city. So it's a bit of a shame. I have kind of lost out on some good stuff there because of that, which is a pain. This is boosted. I need 280 gold for this, and it's going to take 4 turns. How many turns do I have left on this? 11. Okay. So I actually need to save up money and just get this town hall. And I need to save up Imperium here to get a City of the Wild Gods. You're going to grab Ogre Keep for free. I think we'll grab this Forester here. Yeah. Scoot up that way. You're scooting back here. You're scooting back here. And you're scooting back here. You're going to scoot down here because there's more of these stuns to get. I mean, I do want to put palisade walls on this city. I guess I have enough turns to do that. Let's do that. You just make me money, please. We have enough mana to cast Fabon now. You're upset at me. You have rivaled me. You are invading me with 879 units. A tier 4 exemplar? A blessed soul, a defender. Sorry, a bastion. Halberder, and a steel shaper. God damn, dude. Chaining evocation and freezing blast. This guy sucks. I might just have to pony up that cash. You might as well just start coming home. And I guess you're going to start going up there. Good question, boys. You are currently trespassing, so let's get you out of there. You're also going to have to produce merchandise for a turn. Rivalry between them. That's good. That's good. Got this. We're way ahead. Win against them easy. I mean, we have the defense of the town, which is the good news. Astral Eclipse. Mana income reduced by 30%. Combat spells cost 50% more points. I'm going to tell you, that's not what I needed there. Let's take the tier 3 town. It'll take 4 turns, and then it will complete this last symphony quest. And boy, I guess I'm just going to walk through this Mistwalker camp and hope for the best. Domain of Mayhem. Yeah, we knew that was the case already. You're going to go up there. You are going to replace this cultivator with that character. What's the range on you? Not that much. The cultivator is designed to go into her army. Technically, we never poked our head down there. You guys are getting XP. Hey, and we're on to our tier 2 books, which, obvious choice, if we're playing Fae, is to pick up the Tome of Fae Mists.
The mist conceals all. It
Abjure
obscures
violence.
vision and confuses the senses, as it...
Spell ready. Fae Bond. On combat start, all units gain 10 morale. When at neutral morale, they gain status resistance. At high morale, they gain even more. 28 unit upkeep. This is going to temporarily bankrupt me, but that's just because of the current event going on. You're getting along with me well. And you're going to declare war on me really soon. You have 120 grievances. I get 25 for ignoring your claims. You get 45 for ignoring mine, and they cost me 450 to pay off? All right, well, I guess I'm just going to war with you. On the bright side, I mean, you have land I want. Hi. Would you like to form a defensive pact with me? For 100 gold, you will. Okay, well... we're going to be starting off the next turn by locking that down. How come that didn't make 100 gold? Maybe you want to buy something I have. Perfect. You're going to go that way. You're going to go that way. You can found a city here. We have met some more weird looking owl guys. They are homies. They also have another Shrouded Isle. How do we get here? You're in the bottom corner of the map. Dude, this guy is huge. Oh, we definitely made the right choice making him a friend. Hopefully my second army here can show up sooner than later. And we can have a little bit of backup in this fight. I don't know where that guy's going. We also met Lavish Sunshine. Sunshrine, sorry. Which is a vassal capital. Sorry, is a capital that's conquered? Declaration of rivalry with her, yeah. Why does that say that's her throne city? I am a little bit confused there. 30 world map casting points or 30 combat casting points. Also better vision and sensing range. We've been denounced by the tree, this guy, Rupsa. And I am once again being pillaged. My farms and my conduits are in ruins. If he attacks me, it's going to cancel that build. Which I hate. Kind of desperate for farms. Okay. We can go to there. So that'll be 300, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's enough to beat him. Which is good, at least. All this territory here, I was really banking on picking up for ourselves. Grab a storehouse for now. Clearly, I also need to get a third hero. Okay, not much down that way. Send you down here. Here's the Abjurer pylon. Fey Touch makes the target race connect with Fey powers, granting them Fey Guile. If the unit is obscured or in mist, it gains a random status effect. Ability to ignore vision penalties from Misty and accuracy penalties from Clinging Mist. There's also Summon Mistlings, which are tier 3 magic fighters. And Fey Embrace. Let's grab the Mistlings first. Not that I have any mana at the moment. Poor monument in ruins. Is he going to siege me? He is going to siege me. That's okay. We were expecting that. What just happened? Oh! Amazing. He got vassalized by our defensive ally. Is what just happened. We got Astral Dew. I think we have now vassalized Stalesis. Yes. Oh my god. What a shift here. All the other free cities are owned, actually, so I might as well keep a Whispering Stone in there. I guess not a lot of free cities on this map. Oh my god. Okay. 490. Well, great news. That's going to save me a bunch of money. Bad news. I now only have 6 turns to build this city. Let's just keep you both in the city right now for XP. You're going to pop up here, and I'm going to have you just keep exploring this area. And you're going to keep going down here. Requires a hero unit. Destroying an infestation grants you stacking city stability, or 300 relations with every free city whose opponent does not oppose yours. Nope. Honestly, the 5 experience a turn here is probably the way to go. Keep doing stuff and I'll go to war with you. Keep doing stuff and I'll go to war with you. How are we feeling about each other? Respectful. Should we maybe open our borders and... share vision? Not sure I want that yet. Okay, so that's Stalesis. We're Primordius. We have ocean up here, which is good. Like, I can always grow up into the ocean. Mountain Tree is mostly going to have to do that. Formundria should be able to move down here and cut off a lot of Cragmar's territory. Okay. Want to buy the expansion pass, but it's no longer available now that this DLC has released? I don't think that's the case. He says. But maybe it is. Can I get Cosmic Wanderer now? If that's the case? It doesn't seem like it. Yeah, maybe it's not available anymore. Huh. Well, they better release Cosmic Wanderer then. I can tell you that. I've been waiting for that DLC. Will there be more DLCs after this? I would highly suspect. I'd be very shocked if they do not do a season 3. Like, this game is one of their better selling games at the moment. All right, we got some stuff we got to clear out. These guys are sitting on some of it. Let's go deal with them first. We might as well start moving all of our guys as a pack. Good production stash there. But you have Wonderstone. Oh, I also make Wonderstone now that I have some magic materials, which is really nice. I love seeing this because of the warp seasons. I'm just seeing all this lightning crackle. That's cool. I feel like that's a new effect. I mean, I can walk over this guy's territory, but I don't really... Yeah, you know what, man? Let's, in for a penny, in for a pound. You have Silver Tongue Fruit. Whispering Stones grant allegiances. 9 gold a turn. I'll do that, because that will also double my Wonderstone income. Which I really should have thought about doing earlier. Okay, and he has this guy as well. So he kind of has this like C shape here around the Thunder trunk. And I sort of have this like C shape here. Yeah, this guy is definitely going to have to go. Because he's going to be a thorn in our side. Other than that, we don't know who this character is. But this massive mountain range here is protecting him. And then we have like a vassal and a vassal. This is a really good alliance. We can own the entire western chunk of Pangaea if we get rid of this one guy in the corner. I like that very much, I do. You're building. Can you build something now? Quarry and a forester, a farm. Population. What if I was to give you kind of like the idea of going down here because I could get that fishing grounds. And a farm is a farm is a farm. Okay. I want to buy the Nomads DLC for Stellaris and live out my Battlestar Galactica dreams, but the reviews were awful for the game. Yeah, Stellaris has a really bad habit of making good DLCs, but when they launch them, they're super, super buggy. The entire Season 9 and Season 8 had that same problem. And then they spent like... It's a bit of a shame because apparently they spent the time between season 9 and season 10, they really fixed all the problems with the season 9 DLC. And now it's in really good shape. Are you guys at war with me? Did you just declare war on me? No, I'm just sensing you. But those are some big Gorblin armies. We have a Mount Master. Oh, chariot mounts. $700. Chariot mounts would look pretty cool on these guys, but I do also love our spirit bears. Thunderstorms. All units are wet. One random unit takes lightning damage. Elemental units get elemental attunement. And Domain of Mayhem. There are so many effects on this map. Still see Expansion Pass 3. Put link in Age of Wonders. Are we on season 3 right now? Yeah, I guess so. There you go. There's the link for Expansion Pass 3. You can thank Erlagan. This is season 3. I'm losing count. Who do we have? We have Immortals, Bannermen, Aspirant Knights, Deathstalkers, and Longbows. Yee. Okay. Furthermore, we have a map where everybody is wet all the time. I guess you fly, so not so much you. Oh, you guys are a million miles away. Should have used him as a bait unit. Just like left him where he was. Because it would have caused them all to move in. Don't fire that. Fire the arrow first. Now, hostile wild growth. So they're all bleeding. Yeah. I'm gonna charge. Oh, I like those sprite noises. Just absolute total chaos. I don't know. I guess I could give you nature affinity. So you could dust them. Blind, that's fantastic. Target enemy unit becomes blind and slowed. Well, let's cast that on him then. I should have cast on the archer probably. He resisted. You know what? Let's do that as well. Just shut down that longbow. Ooh, jump. A poor snow spirit. you guys are not having a good time getting in range. Okay, let's put you on him. And we can put you on him. You're already on this guy. Oh, sick. This guy's got champion morning boon, so now it also echoes onto another character. Your biggest issue is I don't want you to die right now, so we're just gonna do that. Stack up some damage. Between 12, 27. You and you have blight weakness. I'm not really too worried about you. I guess I'll hit the knight here in the middle. Oh, excellent. And then I can shut down that support character for at least an attack of opportunity. The rest of my vines go. Not in the DLC, it's among additions. It just got moved around. Okay. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. Something that's really cool, because we're Fae, so we get a bunch of bonus morale, and now the higher morale we have, the more status resistance we get. So the Domain of Mayhem, which triggers 30% chance of him being inflicted with Berserk, we have like a natural resist against. Which I gotta tell you is really gonna add up. Okay, you guys can't really hit a lot of people, so... Woof. Woof. Meow, meow. I could move and Empower Awaken. I can move and Cloud in a bottle these guys if I really wanted to. I think the play is just do this. That is a big ass retaliation. Question, if I move you, I could move him. So this makes more sense. Incarnate Disruption Blighted. Tell me more about that. Adjacent enemies suffer -1 resistance. -1 damage type resistance associated with each stack of Affinity Incarnate. Interesting. So this guy takes extra damage from Blight now. I'm going to soak up those 2 hits with him so that he can move and eat and then attack you. And what I could just do is summon an elemental and then that problem's solved. And then that problem is solved. For very low mana. I get electrified and shot. And you charge my fairy, but fumble. Butt fumble. Zap. Cannot reach target. What do you mean? What do you mean cannot reach target? You're right next to him. See? You can reach him. All I had to do was believe. I probably should have fairy dusted this guy first. Yeah, because now he's flanked on all sides. Now you're also flanked on all sides. I could blind and slow you. Actually gonna do that. Okay. Hope that berserk doesn't get me killed right now. Seems we're all right. Bada bing, bada boom. Bot Fumble is a great leader name for the next run. Let's put together a fumble build. I mean, admittedly, I do have some fumble builds. They seem really shenanigans to use. You guys got a lot of healing to do. Yeah. I want those goodies. And I want these goodies. You're repairing everything, and you're working on the next city. Okay. You're going to build a vendor, because I'd like some more money. Chio here has leveled up. Let's give you cleanse. Starting to think I might give you a hood as well to fit your cleric vibe. And what do we need for another hero? Level 5, 350. Or 300 for our own guys at level 4. You're a shepherd and an agricultural governor? You'd be really good. Shepherds get bonuses for all the Fey creatures in their parties, so... Wow, the next 15 turns went a lot faster than the first 15. I am tempted to boost that, but I don't need to. What I do need is guardians. You guys have to heal for one more turn. You are going to try to get over to that tower. And you're going to come down here to Cragmar. I guess you're going to start climbing a mountain. I don't know how that's going to work for us, but... Can't grow up to there yet, but I would like to box him off. In the meantime, we do have all these nice rivers. Are they swamp rivers? Yes. You're a regular river. We'll do this so we can start marking down to the Thunder Trunk. And let's get you a Mega Texture Archive. You've gone a level, which is just nice. All units get Swift. Yeah. I mean, why not? That sounds good. Faction with Ceaseless Cacophony and Hideous Stench. Yeah. It's a really mean combo. Last Symphony, Aftermath. Once the structure is built, the spirit lifts her flute and music floods the halls. The song echoes through the high chambers that bear your name. Your emblem, your very essence, is amplified by the Empire's bond with the astral sea. The melody spreads across every corner of your domain, and when the final note fades, the spirit turns to you. Thank you. I've always longed to play for an entire kingdom. Before I vanish, allow me to grant you something in return. All cities get 33 city stability for 6 turn, and the Ghostly Bard offers her services. We can get a Ventus Veritas. Ooh, which gives us Song of Revelry. Which the Scalds have, the demon support units. 3 rally, 2 regeneration for all friendly adjacent units. Dude, that's pretty good on my main character. Gain 1 population, or sing a song of 6 pocket full of rye, and get some Imperium. I'm gonna take that music flute. That feels like the correct answer. Because I form floral stuff all around me, so... You know, we buff people from standing around us. Regardless. Now, you're a spider on top of a bunch of XP. Which means I'm going to want to take you. During winter, units have -2 frost protection. Provinces change to cold Arctic climes, and Arctic climes are affected by Arctic blizzards and snowstorms. We met Hostile Aster. That's this free city over the hills. Who I guess is probably going to try to kill me. Oh my god, they're a golem army. Okay, I really don't want to fight you. There's nothing I hate more than golem cities. You made tier 3 city, which means I now have access to architects. Which have Incarnate Restoration and Blight Blast. And 1 more. Yes, okay, good. I was like, what happened to the Tesseracts? These Tesseracts are busted. They're so good. So, my city stability is actually kind of calmed down now. But I am still going to build a tavern and then probably a bathhouse there. New Empire development. Provinces in your domain without resource nodes generate 5 food, or food city structures grant 10 production income. That's pretty good. Without resource nodes, generate 10 food. I have a lot of space without resource nodes. In fact, I would say the bulk of my space is without resource nodes, because I did not get very good city locations. So that would solve... It basically puts a pasture in every location. I'm going to do that. Can't afford you. You've got bonded vassalage. Everyone's upset about it. I don't care. And you guys are going to fight these spiders. Can't get more butt fumble than constantly being stinky and making sounds with the butt. I can read? I don't know about that. I wouldn't put money on it. I came here to lead, not to read. All these stinkers have jump. Target's 3. Barf. Barf, barf, barf. That's not worth using yet. At least I don't think it is. So now I can do that on my opening turn. Okay. Oh, yeah, look at that morale buff. So all that nice morale buff also gives me a ton of status resistance. What are these guys? Giant beetles. What forth is my plan? Other than smack these spiders a lot. Don't. I mean, smack these spiders a lot might be enough of a plan. Quite frankly. Always a little late with the fairy dust, I am. Always a little late. We'll zap that guy. Bump our morale even more. I still have this vampire spider matriarch in the back, which is for sure the big threat, but I feel pretty confident right now. Remember the berserks. Correction, the berserk. Spiders are all weak to blight damage as well because they are just little babies. How many rallies do you have? Fervors 2. Okie day. Summon a twine protector here. And I can keep that matriarch held down. Ooh, sure. Burning and poison. And kind of everything just needs to get damaged here, so you're gonna die at the end of your turn? Yeah. So summon you. That way those spiders should hopefully funnel in that direction. Or go all the way over there, sure. You're attacking the summon though. Rude. Frankly, rude. You get fairy dusted. Almost killed. Let's fairy dust you. Nice. So you can kill him and then why don't you eat those thorns so you don't get bleeding damage when you step in here? I'm gonna have you attack this big matriarch. And then truth be told, I'm gonna let you step out and you step in. You're gonna dust them. And then the last guy was a summon. Okay. Yes. So that's what my hope was with that XP tome. Is now our little snow guy has become a full-blown tier 3 mage fighter. So he's got his big magic strike. He's got freezing burst, but now he also gets chilling phase. And Our fairy has evolved. This is one thing I didn't know, is it doesn't let you pick, so you either get the spring fairy or the summer fairy. So we get a better blight blast, we get fairy dust, we get budding strength now. 1 hex radius gains 2 strengthened and true strike. So I've lost my heal, which is the downside. Champion budding strength. What does that do? Come on. Yeah. 3 random positive status effects. Whoa. Cool. Can read? Yes. Chooses to read? Entirely different question. I guess that's the truth. 555 here. Mostly support units. Does he want to heal before he goes in here? Good question. That's a good question. I don't think so. What would the auto combat give me? We're 2 to 1 here. Well, not that, I'll tell you. I'm gonna spend all this time getting that snow spirit up just for it to die. Gotta at least keep it alive a little bit longer than 1 turn. So I don't know these guys too good. Crystal Blast. Champion Core Link. Transfers all damage to this unit with a 30% reduction. Deals 10% more damage. Ooh. I see the problem. Let's actually move you there. I could actually put you here. Okie day. Cultivate nature affinity on him. I'm actually just going to get you to eat that flora right away. One hex radius. Strength and true strike. Rally regen. You're on pause. You're on pause. You're on pause. He can't get to me yet. So why don't we just put a little extra juice on it. See what he comes up with. Ah, yes, we also have new abilities here now. I don't love Resilient Incarnation. Curse Reversal is good. Abjurer Pylon, probably very good. Casts Magic Shield on friendly units. Pray tell, Magic Shield. 2 Grace and 2 Status Protection. Let's cast that on him. I'm gonna wait the turn. Yeah, like I was gonna say, they are way more likely to get berserked into each other, so. You can hit at a range of 2? Interesting. Oh, fairy, that is not the spot to go. All right, that did not quite work as planned, but sure. You're gonna chunk them. You're gonna chunk them. gonna dust you. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna blind and slow you. That should kill the core link. Oh yeah, you are gonna take some hits. Ain't no easy way around that. Distracted. Okay, that's very good. Oh yeah. Magic. Can you just cast this on anybody? Oh, wow. So unlike other pylons, which normally link with people, this is just a guy who casts Grace and Status Protection every turn. That's very good. I would like to get rid of this guy. You know what I should have done is probably get rid of that Needler, but I figure while he's distracted, we might as well hit him for some big damage. Even with the blind, man. My poor little fairy. Are you aggroed right now? You're not, but you do have volatile charge. On expiration, this unit and adjacent friendly units will sustain 8 physical and 8 lightning damage. I'm gonna give you grace and status protection. If that's the case. Seems like the correct play to do there. Y'all aren't getting much done against these guys, but okay. Okay, you can go up here, you can go up here. Dispel 1 negative status effect. That's probably what I should have been doing here. You know what? It's not too late. All those guys have crystal reflection as well. I love this archer that just decided to go as far away as absolutely possible. Zero interest in hanging out. Okay. You're gonna eat all these spicy bits of flora. And then you're gonna teleport right here. Blind you with some Fury Dust. And then honestly blind and slow you, probably. You can still just keep nuking him for more bit. How come you can't hit? Status protection, bolster resistance. No line of sight. Oh, wow. Okay. I suppose I can at least Fury Dust it. Miss, miss, miss. Everybody up there is berserked. Berserk Archer is fine. Excellent. Okay. I have all these brambly bits here, and I don't want to walk through them. That's my goal. Don't walk through the brambly bits. That's fine. If you take bleeding and he dies, you won't actually take it. Love watching the battles in Age of Wonders when the AI is in control. I wish I could do that in Warhammer 3. I see what you mean. Yep. Like just going in and then letting them take over. What's your name, Sir Agent King of Spiders? What is your quest to conquer the world? What is the average chat read delay of an average streamer? I don't want to talk about it. Watch all 3 extended editions and Mr. Streamer might respond by then. Sometimes you just got to lock in, right? That's the problem. A dwarven hammer. Secrets of the ancient obelisks. Protruding from the ground, humming just as your scouts reported, you notice eldritch inscriptions that adorn the smooth surface. The markings swirl and quiver as if trying to escape your gaze. Finally, they yield the shrouded message, describing hidden hordes or sepulchres from which forbidden powers of world-changing potential are locked. They also speak of ancient guardians, duty-bound to deter the undeserving. The ancient obelisks reveal the past of these secrets, but only in the presence of a hero. You should activate that obelisk and then find 2 more. But I don't understand, like... Are there other things than the gates that they're going to show me? Because it feels like they're just going to show me the gates, and you can just kind of wander around and discover those. I mean, I kind of have to just wander around and discover them. Some free mana. Ooh, a chest. And then some more goodie bits. Where are you going? Ah, yes. Pregmar. Summon Mistling. Tier 3 magic fighters. I mean, we might as well take Observe Violence. It's boosted and only costs 1. Truffle Tree Hugger. Support abilities grant strengthened. Debuff abilities grant weakened. Let's take that. Also, let's take your level 8 ability. Adaptive Nature. Base attacks inflict decaying. Once per turn, this unit gains regeneration when hit. Or Adaptive Astral. This unit gains evasion when hit by magic or missile. Base attacks inflict sundered resistance. Effects are increased for single shot attacks. I guess putting decaying on Blight Spike could be good. Because you also do extra damage against decaying creatures. You know, it's also another 10 HP for everybody in the party. I also got a level of Renown. Win a combat with only animals, plants, fae, and elemental. But so this new book... Question. This new book does not make us fae. And the Tome of Famists does not make us fae. Fae Blessing. Fae Embrace, Feywater Pond. The Tome of the Weaver makes us spiders. And Gaia's Chosen makes us plants. Is there still no Fae transformation? No, still, hey? I thought they added it in. Because we have like this new frenzying imbuement. Right. But we're gonna get dragon transformation, right? Because this does make us dragon. Yeah. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I remember now. Fagile is the closest, yeah. Unless there's a secret spell one. Which there could be. There are secret transformations. They got some of them hidden away. I think what's really cool about this warp season is it still affects your territory. Like a lot of the time, the sort of like untouched season stuff, it stops at your borders. Like your own magic keeps it at bay, but not in this place. Barren and fractured. Handcrafted regions containing sand and astral barrens are common. Ruined ancient wonders in the wizard tree are more common. Just looking around down here. We haven't really explored this place too intently yet. After violence, we can pick up city wards, city stability and fortification health, or battle shields, gaining precog on skirmisher units and ranged units. That's pretty good. I think I'll take that. Wizard Tower High Halls. So I can't summon Mistlings yet. I'm not healing here in this territory. $480. I must have enough to build this up again, right? Sanctum. I sure do. I gotta build 2 more wizard towers. Oh, God. You're building the thing. You're not building a thing right now, so let's get you... Well, let's start with a vendor, because I'm greedy. And then I'm going to build you a Forester out there. And I guess the 2 of you are just going to move into this swamp so you can heal. Dawnspire. You're an unclaimed free city, my dude. How intriguing. You're a white horse mount. You're more Wonderstone. And you're an outpost. Cultured moles. Followers of Shadow. Tier 3. This guy can annex more. I think I'll just keep going down to you. For now. Have you cut across that way? Very good, sir. Check the transformations of the cultural units. Check transformations at the cultural units? Amazon, I'm a bit confused what you mean by that. There's a cat girl transformation? I don't think there is, no. Majestic Gobos? How big is this phoenix? 860. 2 phoenixes. That is secretly bigger than it looks like it is. Alright, we're actually doing okay on cash right now. Mana per adjacent Forester for the Feywater Pond. You know, I've talked about building this cliff tower here for a while, so I think I'm just going to do that. It's gonna spike my stability. And do I want to build that Guardian right now? You need something first. I need another hero is what I need right now. We should be holding out for a hero until the end of the night. All right. You got your chest. Ooh, there's a spot. Fractured infestation down here. You're ready to keep annexing stuff. I'd really like to take that if I could, but I don't think I can so easily. Swamps. Swamps, 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 swamps. Swamps are really killing those. I guess let's take this. Because if I build my Fey forest thing up here, it'll be surrounded by foresters. It's a good rivalry. Crap. Secret spell that looks like the dreaded catcrawl transformation. Is that new in this DLC? Granary. Food income. Don't these also give production now too? No, I didn't. I guess I didn't get that. What do you mean dreaded? What do you mean dreaded? You're just gonna keep building farms, man. You're gonna grab that. You guys are gonna come over here. Now, why didn't I choose to stop you in this city where at least you'd get a turn of experience? That was stupid. What a fool I am. Geo gets a level. Regeneration on support abilities, or support abilities get bolstered resistance. Entering defensive mode grants fervor. Always end in defensive mode. I find it's very hard on the cleric to get fervor. You just get it once per turn. Which I'm not sold on. You don't like me. You don't like me. What are you gonna do about it? Cackerels with dreadlocks? Here's some weird choices. Now, question. All non-frostlink transformation units suffer 6 frost damage. If I'm up against a bunch of phoenixes here, that might actually be in my favor. Positive status effects on your units which last 2 turns last an additional 1. Or your units gain status protection for 3 turns whenever they gain their first negative status effect that turn. How much status protection? Just 1. Stacks up to 5 times. Ooh. Ooh. Those are good choices. Magic origin units gain experience for non-magic origin units. Do Fays count as magic origin? They do. Non-magic origin units gain 1 status resistance for each magic origin unit. So this is a way for like your Fey troops to level up really quickly. And would also give me status resistance on all my other guys. That's not bad. Lasting boons is also pretty good. I think I'm going to take the status resistance one, though. Get some XP cooking. And... six turns away, constructing outposts are cheaper. Terraforming is cheaper. Also going to take that infrastructure ability. I have enough to hire a hero. Let's do that. Sphinx cats answer creepy riddles. Major transformation that turns you into a fallen angel. Where? How? So far, I keep asking how. And I just feel like things are being made up in my chat. Agricultural shepherd. You're who I want. You are in charge of this town. No, you're in charge of this town. Because that town has all those rivers. Which will be really nice. What are your skills? Warlock. Reset. Light damage. Target friendly units get HP and strengthened. Reclaiming attacks. Let's give you a blood pact. Life steal and resurgence. Target abilities gain blight damage and negative status effects on the target up to 5. Culling magic. I mean, let's take Siphon Blessing first. So, you're gonna need a good name. I can't name you Steve Dave, because you're definitely not a Steve Dave. And while I love Steve Dave the Town Guard, has to be properly named. You're a weird, like, blood warlock. I could give you the Archon hat. That's a bit of a vibe. Couple nice Archon capes available. Kind of just want to give you these shoulder pieces. And they give you a different pose. Yes. That will do. Dave Steve? Steveonia? Fine. Lady Steve Dave. Town Guard. City Guard. Steve Dave, comma, space, City Guard. And you have your giant bear. We also have these white horses. But, honestly, I feel like the big grizzly bears track. We might as well wait for her to show up because we can fit her in these armies. And, like, what's the rush? Share the XP. Boy, you have a bunch of reasons to trespass up here. Can I get that jade figurine? I sure could. You build a workshop. Let's build a market. Let's build the sanctum. Upgrade that. Y'all are ready to annex more, so I guess you're going to build another forester. Ah, these two have started a war against each other. Good news for me. We discovered an eternal battlegrounds. Ability to unlock skeletons down here. I doubt we'll be down there, but good to know that, like, Paul the Dune Worm will probably have access to that. I'd really like these, like, Mistwalker camps to be gotten rid of. I'm concerned I don't quite have enough army to fight these guys yet. And honestly, wintertime is kind of a bad time for us. New books! Book of Burning Passion. I believe Tome of Fertility. Yes, because we have nymphs in here. And you gotta get what Fey units you can.
I would say. Always find
when an enchanted unit uses an attack or support ability, a random friendly unit within 3 hexes heals.
To the crags of the highest mountain. Nature's fertile blessing flourishes and grows.
What's kind of gonna suck is, like, terraforming on warped seasons is not so straightforward. You know what I mean? Somebody else is trying to win you. So I'm actually not going to trespass right now. Or else I'll be in trouble. I don't want to be in trouble. There are portals leading to secret realms, secret vaults, some of which you can get artifacts that give secret spells. One of the spells is summon a Fey Baylor. One is a cat transformation. You can pick unlock spells instead of the ascension traits. No. No. Well, I gotta find these for sure. Ugh. That feels like not a good idea to expand into this Mistwalker's territory, but I'm also wondering about, like, I want all this to be farms, and until it's winterized, unwinterized, it's kind of difficult to do. I could take this as a quarry. You know what? I guess let's do that, and then at least my territory's connecting. Do I secretly want to be a cat girl? I mean, I secretly want to see every secret transformation, so... Somewhat. I guess we could somewhat say that's true. No secret about it. I'm ruined! Reckless incinerators, pyromancers. Oh yeah, no problem. I'll take those homeboys out for sure. $1512 versus 900. Okay, I don't know why that scout got dragged into this fight to begin with, because he was in the city walls. Which I thought meant he couldn't be pulled, but you know what? I'm just gonna... I'll take it. Demonic shield. Terrifying aura. I have a demonic shield and I have a hammer, so if I could get a melee guy, it'd be nice. Those are haste berries. None of you guys are really big enough to clear out a lot of other places. There's a food stash right here, though. So I guess we'll go after that. Oh, that is being defended. All right, well. Let's just keep looking around here. I think I'm going to climb this mountain. Why not build a farm down here? 7-3 or 8-3. Ah, that's 2 away from that ancient obelisk. Abjurglyphs for our archers. You're upset at me. That guy's died. Died. I mean, I guess I'll get an architect for my new army. World setting, can't have portals and umbrellas. You might not have portals in the world. Yeah. Yeah, portals and umbrellas are sharing like the same third world. Which, you know, seems fair. I do want that mage armor, but I tell you what, I want Fey touched more. That's been cleared? No. You do not get mustering halls. I need that. That's my only way to get 3 on either Glow Mountain. Now, there are guys here, of course. We're in winter storms. I'm just going to take their mana and their food. Huh. And then park back in the city, honestly? Keep wandering around over here. Ruined iron depots. You've made a granary. Everyone is pretty cranky here. Let's upgrade the city to tier 2. Okay, I also need to upgrade this city, so I'm gonna just push that one. I guess I could always build a forester and just switch it later. And we have been called to war. They are not fighting a defensive force, so this pact will not be broken. There are no additional penalties if we decline. It is a completely unjust war if we take those. So I'm going to just say decide later for right now. I cannot believe how much those claims are. Back to cooperation with these guys. I'm going to boost the allegiance again because I want to get Dawnspire. This is one of these cities I'm going to take and then lose immediately. A quest to destroy that camp. I mean, I would like to destroy that camp. So we'll see about it. Everyone wants to be a cat person or have a cat girlfriend. I don't believe you. Taps tuna tin. This is where my eyes go. Absolutely bug out of my skull. I guess let's take that. Are you seriously building an outpost up there? You cheeky breaky. The absolute cheek of this break. I gotta tell you, those cheeks, they're breaked. Who's this guy? Kregmar. So currently I don't heal in any of this winter terrain, but thankfully winter is over in 2 turns. So I'm gonna try to take out this Mistwalker camp. If and we can. Beast Wrangler lives in 3 turns. I'm gonna have to pay him so much money to get out of to be able to do this war without taking huge penalties. Day 40. Nice. Our tier 2 monument is here. And honestly, we have enough to put in the tier 3 monument already. Architects get 3 affinity protection. Units get 2 blight protection. City gains 10% food draft and production. Must be built on an annexed province. Bountiful fields. Feywater Pond is meant to go down here as well. The Fey Woods, we're going to go there. I also need a bathhouse here. You know what? Let's do that first. Special territory can wait. I guess you're going that way. I don't know what I'm doing here, man. Pact of Loyalty in 2, so in 2 turns I can just walk on their territory anyway. They have Astral Dew and a Tranquility Pool. Trading is enabled. %% research is kind of great. It also pumps up my Wonderstone. There's another one of those obelisks. The city's at war with me, but I might try to sneak in here and grab this Wonderstone. I guess I can't see my units because of the blizzard. Buff spells and healing spells now apply bolstered resistance to friendly targets. Damage spells and debuff spells now apply sundered resistance. That's cool. Siege projects. Increase city cap by 1. Cities may expand to provinces 2 provinces further. All right, that one I definitely want. Yeah, unfortunately I have to decline this. He still likes me though. Furthermore, he has Silver Tongue Fruit, which apparently I did not. Or I did and then stopped having it. I just noticed this guy Roopsta also looks like he has construct stuff, which I'm not stoked about. I have to fight a construct fight. Hey, Speary's acquired. Hero has leveled up. Steve Dave the City Guard. We'll give you that extra culling damage. Spring has sprung. I am a threat to you. A new rally is here. We can actually pick up nymphs now as well. Okay, there's a lot of fighting going on. It does look like our homies here are maybe winning, so... Terraforming is cheaper. Constructing outposts is cheaper. I want cities may expand 2 further away, so we gotta wait a turn for that. You built Great Ziggurat. You can also build monuments, so I could build an astral monument. Right now, I'm just going to build a shipyard. You're going to build a stonemason. Is this on a river? Swamp, fields of fertility. 13-3, 7-3. I'm gonna go with the forester for now. Still figuring them out. Staves of Life. When support units use an attack or support ability, it randomly heals people. Let's go. Oh, wow. Okay, I see why no one is taking these. Scourge of Autumn, Hunter Spider Matriarch, 2 stone scales, a warrior, and an entwined thrall. These guys are the worst. Warp Season Spring. All friendly units get wind barrier. $15.44. I mean, we do still overpower them. Grasping Vines. Every 2 turns in combat, 50% chance of immobilize with Berserk. And Misty. Have we gotten our Misty protection yet? We haven't, no. Homies, I'm taking that. Gilded Shield. Bounty complete, that's an extra $200. And then you can come back here. Forest, grassland, swamp. Oh, Grasping Vines is now causing us not to heal. We don't heal anywhere. Oh, because they all have Grasping Vines. Oh my god. Wow, it is hard to heal in warped seasons. We also have a quest to kill these guys up here. You guys are not upset about me trespassing anymore, so I'm going to grab all that loot. And guess what? I'm going to just sneak in here and grab all that loot. And you're going to take Revive. And you're going to take... good question. When this unit enters defensive mode, these bonuses are given. No. Hero gains 20 max HP. Summons get natural regeneration. Maybe. Support abilities heal 50% more HP. Rite of Fury. All friendly units get hastened. All friendly units get bolstered defensive resistance. All friendly units heal in combat. I think I'm going to take summons get natural regen. What is my bird doing? Look at the bird on my head. It's T-posing. Yes! T-pose bird! Let's go! I love that. That's my favorite bug. Constructs are for nerds. Evil skeleton deer autumn thingies are for nerds. Everything's for nerds. Geo, you gain a level of renown fighting alongside the ruler. All of your mines get even stronger. The only problem is you don't have any mines. Actually, you have 1 mine. And I can also make that a mine, so I better do that. That would be a good idea. Celestia. Yeah, that guy's gonna get dunked in a second. Alright. We need to start paying off grievances. Because I am going to have to join that war. A traveler calls for your help, beaten and left for dead. Her accent betrays Aster origins. The magistrate of Aster and you are at war. It seems this traveler was caught on the road by your warriors and promptly mishandled. Please help. I am the daughter of Alara Shannara. I don't know who that is. I guess the head of Aster. Save your life. A draft in my capital blocked for 6 turns. Growth blocked for 1 turn. And I capture you. Move her to my crypt. Six turns of draft in my capital is not something I can handle. Also the gold. 1 turn of growth is something I can. All right, next up, you guys need to heal. Are there grasping vines here? No. Can we heal here? Yes. Thank you. T-posing burbs, now your YouTube thumbnail. It might have to be, yeah. There's a pretty strong chance of that happening. Okay, I'm starting to think... I guess I should have got that other one first, but if I go out to sea, there's all this flotsam floating around that no one is taking. And, you know, we could be taking it. Four, five, six. 1, 2, 3. So this is where I was going to build the Feywoods. Which I think is fine. My ally also has a forester there, so it kind of works out. You built a stonemason. Definitely build a granary. Staves of Life is ready. You now have negative mana. And I'm just going to keep her in my prison because it might trigger the event where we can just peace out with those guys for free. You got a pact of loyalty, so we're on our way to vassalizing these homies. We've become good. That's nice. Didn't really expect that. You know, I think my favorite thing about Warp Seasons is it just feels like there is now seasons. Like, kind of want this on all the time. Obviously, they're like seasons amped up to a crazy amount, but... Alright, you guys need to heal. That's not a fun army. You're up to 1,000 points already. Yeah, look at this. There's all this free loot just like floating around here. If I take that, he can't go any further north. But it's gonna be another province I have to fight over. So let's take that one, which is not a fight. And you, young man, have a mana shortage. Not anymore. Each tier of the monument built in this empire, the city gains 10 food, 10 city stability. You already have 81 city stability. Like your max stability right now. Seeing as I have no mana, let's build some shrines. The Beast Strangler is about to leave. I could buy a Vampire Spider mount off him, which is nice because you do get lifesteal. But it's not really this campaign. Three turns till I can sell them another grievance. Good grief. Be a Nico, 2 extra cat ears and a tail. Fangs 2. Vampire cats. A gamble with death. Uh-oh. During a moment of respite, you suddenly feel a cold chill as a Reaper appears before you. The faceless Reaper whispers in a voice, loud and soft. The War Queen Cinder's Skull Stompers summoned me. She thought she could chain me and cheat me, but no chains can hold death itself. Uh-oh. So that's my eastern border. Wow, what a surprise. You don't like me. Surprise, surprise. I guess you must have a city here underground somewhere. Here for sure. How you get there? Whole other question. Okay, basically everything does finish building something, so we have lots of stuff to build. Let's grab a stonemason here. Town Hall 3. Honestly, I'm really hurting on mana, so I'm just going to build more mana for the moment. Also more firms. You... because you basically only have foresters right now. Purchase a forester. Purchase a conduit. Food, draft, and mana per forester. Yeah, I mean, 4 for that's pretty good. I'm going to build MFA Woods. We've unlocked Fey Touch, thank God. Friendly units in a 2-hex radius gain 3 regeneration. That's a pretty good spell. I have no mana. Boy, do I ever have no mana. All right, boys, what's your plan here? We got a gold wonder here, a gold wonder here. How many gold wonders do we need for Magic Victory? 3. So I don't think that's going to be me. I mean, expansion victory is a decent bet for us. So who is this? Archelon. Oh, you're also owned by our enemy homie. Huh. Yeah, you're only like 900 strength. There's like, you know, it's not bad, but in terms of taking a wonder, we're going to really struggle with that. Do I have any other stuff really to clear out right now? I mean, I could get that octopus there. Oh, we have this quest to do. We'll clear them out next turn. So you grabbed all this stuff, but I do tell you, there's a lot of stuff floating in the sea. How do we test for nerdcraft? Weigh him down before throwing him in the water, burn him in a steak. Ah, pirates, leave me alone. Dead. What, dead, my dove? That's 2 of my scouts dead now. Last thing I wanted to do was be making more scouts. Rumors about the fate of Warcreen Cinder's Skulltopper and the Reaver who now rules the Hellspawn Orcs reach your court. I mean, I'll take the quest. Just because, like, she is on my border, I'm probably going to have to deal with this. I want to be a shepherd. No, you are a shepherd, and you're going to stay a shepherd. All right, you made a stonemason. What about a Feywater pond? How does this one work? 3 mana per adjacent forester counts as a conduit. Yeah, I think I was going to put it down here. Or here? Putting it right there would be the best spot. Rocky snow, ice. Would it? Maybe there actually would be better. Another farm bites the dust. Now, I also have our first architect, which is very exciting. Which I think means you are splitting into that army. And we are making more guardians. A unicorn appears, pristine as majestic as described in the centuries of old. Gain a unicorn. Celestial. Nah, I thought you'd maybe be Fey. Unicorn with Forest Warden. Natural regen. Gain a unicorn mount. Or take a bunch of mana. I mean, I kind of have to do that, right? We're a Fey Lord. What is this guy doing, man? Are you trying to, like, sneak up here and build an outpost or something? You better not be. All right, so this guy did take mustering halls, so we are going to have to fight with him too. We've what, one more turn on this grievance? And I'm probably going to need 450 for that, so I probably don't want to spend any extra money right now. So I guess let's all just wait right here. All right. Scooting around that way. Exactly 0 mana. A horse horn. Ah, the infamous horse horn. The horse with a horn on its horn. Shrine. I like how I built a shrine and I'm still losing mana. And by like, I mean I don't like. You're a Feywood, and you could be a Feywood. Sneaky. Now they can't escape. You're on a river. Which is probably better for you. Also, that's an agricultural governor, so... So, you're actually going to end up being... potentially... foresters. I guess we... either of these places could end up having smith guilds and going forestry heavy. I guess the thing is, like, an agricultural governor doesn't have to stay in a city for that long. Because once they've grown, there's no real point in them doing anything else. What's awesome here is I've now forced them... They have to trespass across a bunch of my land, so I'm going to get a bunch of free bonuses for them getting all up in my grill. Which should be helpful. Alright, you guys go here. You can actually get in the city, so you're going to do that. Primordius is ready to get more stuff. I don't want him to have this territory. Oh, I didn't realize my vassal had that. My bad. Boy, if that's the case, maybe let's just build a forester right here then. Give me an idea about what's going on up there. I have another hero available. Okay. I need to pay this stuff out first. Food resource nodes grant 5 knowledge income, or rivers, coast, and water grant 2 knowledge income, and rivers are quicker to traverse. Also, these guys are not locked against each... Oh, no, they are. These guys are not locked. These guys are locked. Roads cost less movement points. I mean, that's like my favorite perk ever. Rivers, coast, and water grant 2, or food grants 5. Food resource nodes. So like pastures. 1, 2. Versus rivers, which we have like an insane amount of. All right, well, that kind of writes itself then. Hit us with low morale. 10. I require mana. Thank you. Seer of the Shepherd. Animals cost less upkeep. A sharpened Frostbringer. Tier 2 book. Grease of the Starblade. No. Don't want none of that. Would like some mana. There we go. Solved. Hero leveled up. Steve Dave, City Guard. Debuffs do sundered. This unit gets a War Seeker. 10% damage on their attacks. 10 maximum HP whenever you kill a unit. Steve Dave, I think I'm actually just going to give you this XP boost right now. Because I'm not 100p sure what to do with you. I'm not 100% sure what to do with a lot of people right now. I am sure at least of this much, which is I have to buy off another one of these. Unjust! -4. So we're getting there. I don't know that I need to declare a rival against them. So I suppose that's why he has so many things against me. Let's build the Zenith, because it is a very good upgrade. And it doesn't really cost me any money. Quarries, markets, farms. Okay, you only have one farm. You took that. Fishing grounds. I guess I also need quarries for this stuff, but build a fish farm out there right now. I'll just grab a market for some cash. Try to get another hero. You're angering me. These two have started a war. Uh-oh. Your units are stuck. Okay. So I gotta figure out... if we can start taking some stuff over. Because sometimes gold wonders are not as bad as they look. And sometimes they're very bad. And it's not always black and white. You investigated the Reaper and the fate that befell the War Queen. It's widely known that souls of the deceased travel to the well, but the beliefs on how and they differ per... blah, 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 blah. We theorized to defeat the Reaper, we must challenge him to a game of his own design. All right, well, we got 70 Imperium at least for that. We have to clear the Tome of the Thief. I mean, there's an obelisk there. Dude, forget about that. There's no way we're doing that quest. And we're on to tier 3 books. The good news is that, like, everybody else is also slowed down at the same rate as us. Now, Toma cycles we want. Because Druids of the Cycle are plants. I thought they were Fae. Maybe we don't need Tome of Cycles. Are they plants and Fae? No, you're just plants. Hi, kitty cat. Meow, meow. You want to come up, say hi to chat? You never come up and say hi. We are going to take Tome of Dragons. Oh, no. But maybe we could take Tome of the Weaver. We could also take Tome of Prophecies. You're a tier 4. You're also a tier 4. Ain't you a question? Granted transit units Dragon Strike. Shield units and magic fighters get a 1 hex cone attack. Oh, neat. Non-racial dragons can be wrapped up for gold. Friendly units heal and have negative status for effect. Dragon type, so we get Draconic Rage, 10 HP, and natural regen. Call young dragon, dragon attack. Oh man, I'm actually having some debate now on where we want to go with this. Immobilize can be kind of useful for us, but I'm just not sure it's the right for us, the right build. We were also not planning to do this spider run this run, so oh, those are chaos tier 2s. Oh. I mean, if we took Tome of Vigor, we'd get super growth. But I don't really feel like we're playing with beasts. We're playing with Fae. One of the main reasons I wanted to take this is for like just the unit enhancements. Where else? What's our biggest gap right now? We have a lot of astral. We don't have any very good frontliners. We're gonna get Stormbringers who are magic damage. We have architects for tier 3. I suppose we'll have horned gods. Though, now obviously I'm wondering, are they Fae or are they also plants? No, you are Fae. That's what I thought. Okay. Right, and we also have nymphs. So, nymphs and architects, and then we'd have horned gods. I mean, you know, horned gods are support, but they're also like melee support. I guess the thing is we need to take Dragon Transformation if we want Force of Nature to buff us. Unless we take Stormborn Transformation. But I feel like Dragon makes more sense. Just visually.
Few things invoke fear.
Excuse me.
Like the mighty dragon does.
Purifying Flame, Call Young Dragon, Draconic Transformation. So we'll take it right away, dudes. Okay, I want my main army here to check this wonder. I want to overshoot that wonder. Okay. This province has already been claimed. It will cause another grievance. Claimed by who? How? Distant claim for 10. I'm gonna do it. Where once a world tree bloomed, now stands a husk drained of its magic. The creatures feeding on it are known as mana starved, profoundly deprived of enchantments and mana, haunted by the limitless hunger to consume magic, sapped all life and energy from the wither bow bowl, yet still continue to suck traces of power from its dry and dead roots. A fractured dragon senses the magic of Chiyu and turns with a roar. Yikes. Fractured dragon taunt. Taunted by the expedition leader. 14? Yeah, alright, well. Not today, Junior. Oh, there is a Gorgon's Lair down here. I guess we could also grab that. That would be pretty easy. Altar of Elements. Okay, so you have your Fey Woods now. Wyvern Ares. Unlock the production of various Wyvern units. Counts as a mine. Monument counts as a foundation. I really should be, I guess, building more monuments as well. But let's build some basic stuff here to at least get some production up. Because stability here sort of also sucks. They have to, every now and then the brain, you know, it breaks down. Not always, but every now and then the brain, she breaks down. You don't have enough to enter. Y'all have enough to go kill those guys? Not yet. No, you're probably dead. We'll see how it goes. You got yourself another guardian. Can I get speedy roads? Let's take that. You got an architect institute. Masonic Hall requires 2 quarries. Grab the tavern here first. I do want this other hero. I am angering you. I was falsely denounced. Okay, by the mole. Not gonna have enough for that. Let's take that one. Now I have a minor justification. Which is honestly enough. I think basically I'm going to clear this out. Clear out this wonder, clear out this guy, and then we can go to war with them. I think that's the next big play. He's got this army, which is gross. And he does have a vassal under there. Do you have any allies? No. But if I could take him out, you know, just burn down Celestia and Saintspire. I could even take this city. 21 size city. Or I could take Saintspire, which is a 16 city completely on the coast. And I could just make a big naval city. But this guy currently has 2 breached gates, which I would love to steal. Oh yeah, he's built all up in these too. So I think that's not a terrible idea. I don't know if he has any underground stuff. I don't really think so. It seems like he has like this dark layer and that's about it. So we should be able to do some punking on that. Can we truthfully denounce you because of the lack of Mona this stream? I don't know where she is. I had to keep the door closed earlier because my partner was asleep. Sandy just came in, but she didn't want to come up and say hi, so what am I gonna do? We still gotta cast Fey Touched. I'd still like to summon some Mistlings. I guess, like, ideally... Yeah, because Guardians are only tier 2. This is such a weird build. Like, architects... I guess I'm going to have, like, multiple Mistlings on the front line. We just don't really have a tank. If all my heroes were tanks, it would be a different story. Level 5. These guys are level 4. This is a nautical governor. That's the nautical governor. I could take that nautical city. Put Aeta the Ox in charge of it. And just let him have a whole bunch of sea stuff. Give him Saint Spire. Yeah, no, it's not the worst idea. And then I could probably just rob Umfitri of the locations I want. And then vassalize them, which would force them to kind of spill out in this direction. Strange that they didn't already, but okay. I think that's going to be the plan. We've started getting our Mistlands online. We do have the Reaper to our east, which has me extremely, extremely, extremely paranoid. And everybody else does kind of hate me. Literally everybody on the map except for our one homie down here. Our authoritarian diplomat. Leader of the overbearing fowl. But, you know, we'll probably lock him into a proper alliance. And then go from there. Was it Ager eating the ox? It's a bit confusing, right? But it's turn 49. I feel like we're going into turn 50. Why don't we cut our video here and come back tomorrow? See how we do. So we hope you come back, join us. Until then, thank you so much.